Expense Direct with an urgent message for you. The average funeral today costs over $8,000, but the most you'll get from government benefits is $255. How will your family pay the difference? We can help. Our senior plans start as low as just $1 a day and pay up to $30,000 for a funeral and other final expenses. Peace of mind is easy. There's no medical exam. You'll have lifetime coverage, and your plan can't be canceled as long as you pay your premiums. Call now for free information about our senior plans. Answer a few simple questions and receive approval right on the phone. Plus, call right now and we'll give you a discount prescription card for free. Call 800-327-1660. That's 800-327-1660. Again, 800-327-1660.
Looking for a new place to eat? Delicious food at a great value? The Tri-City Center in Redlands is proud to announce the grand opening of a fine new dining establishment. Terry's Diner, at the former location of the Spunky Steer in Redlands, is officially open for business daily from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. with delicious, mouth-watering breakfast, lunches, and dinners. Treat yourself to Terry's tasty dessert menu, such as Terry's famous sundaes, banana splits, hot fudge cake, old-fashioned root beer floats, Frosties, cakes and pies, too. You'll find weekly lunch and dinner specials all under $10, including Angus steaks, burgers, Greek salads, pasta seafoods with wine and beer. Terry's brings years of tasty temptations from DJs in San Bernardino and Altaloma. Join a new tradition in Redlands. Stop by at 1350 Industrial Park Avenue between Tennessee and Alabama in the Tri-City Center. Google Terry's Diner Redlands on Yelp or find them terrysdinerredlands.com.
Are you having trouble sleeping? Are you always tired and worn out? Is it affecting your work and personal life? Well, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab provides a personal study of your sleep patterns. With their trained specialists, they will diagnose your sleep habits and will give you a prognosis for getting a great relaxing night of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab has locations throughout Southern California, including Fontana, and will provide transportation to any of their locations at no cost to you. To find out more, give them a call at 844-SAD-5050. That's 844-SAD-5050. South Pacific Sleep Lab. Start resting easy and sleeping sound today.
NBC News Radio, I'm Lisa Carter. WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange is facing possible extradition to the U.S. after his arrest today in London at the Ecuadorian embassy. British Prime Minister Theresa May addressing the news.
I am sure that the whole House will welcome the news this morning that the Metropolitan Police have arrested Julian Assange.
The Justice Department has charged Assange with computer hacking related to Chelsea Manning back in 2010. Assange's attorney confirming he was arrested on an extradition request from the U.S., along with a warrant for violating the terms of his bail conditions in the U.K. Assange spent 7 years inside the embassy under diplomatic protection that was revoked today. Manning herself spent time in prison for giving classified information to WikiLeaks. And the Democratic stance on the southern border is treasonous. President Trump leveling that accusation on Twitter, saying their open border mindset is putting our country at risk, adding he won't let that happen. Lisa Carter, NBC News Radio.
Talk 102.3 FM Riverside. Thank you, America, for making us radio's number one format for 8 years. Talk 102.3 FM Riverside. KCAA, the station that leaves no listener behind.
Way down among Brazilians, coffee beans grow by the billions, and they've got a lot of extra cups to fill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. You can't get cherry soda, 'cause they've got to fill their quota, and the way things are, I'll bet they never will.
Well, welcome to the show, everybody. Yes, we're here on another lovely Thursday. Yay! And if you read my post today, I think you're going to be kind of laughing and giggling the whole day what we're going to be doing on the show. And as I was telling everybody, the tables have turned. I'm not going to be interviewing anybody. They're going to be interviewing me. Yes, so I'm kind of a little hibby-jibby on some of the questions, but we'll get through it. You know what I mean?
Well, we're going to make sure the questions are really, really in-depth.
Oh, no, you're not.
No?
Nah.
Oh.
And if any...
See how you are?
Huh?
See how you are?
Yeah, no. It's fun stuff.
Fun stuff.
Yes. And if people forgot that voice, that is Richard, my sidekick.
That's me.
And we have Brandon. Yay! My board op is here today.
Hello.
Hello. So how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I have some questions for you.
Uh-oh.
Oh? Okay. I'm ready.
Oh, you want the first one?
Yeah.
All right. So you've talked in the past about what got you into radio, right? Mm-hmm. And I want to know what keeps you in radio.
Ooh.
That's a very good question. Well, as everybody knows, I'm a nosy buddy. I want to find out the story of everybody. And, it's just one of those things. And when I came up with this idea for this adventure, I woke up one morning and I says, I'm going into radio. And when I told Rich this, he looked at me and he goes, what? He says, you can't do it. I says, watch me. So this was many, many, many years ago that we started, and had one interview at the other radio station. I don't think it's going to hurt anybody to mention the station, but it was in San Bernardino. And that's when I met Alan Borgen, our food critic from Let's Dine Out, and him and I started our journeys at the same time. We became friends and still stayed friends. Now, why am I continuing the program?
Yeah.
There are so many people out there that want to tell their story. And when you stop and think about it, all the big businesses, they don't need help. It's the mom and pops to the individuals that want to get their name out, to be recognized, to be known, to everybody else. And it's really fun, and you get a yak in, you get to know them, you see their business, and you go, let's do it. And I think that's why I still continue it. There's a couple other things along the journey that will be happening somewhere, sometime when it's meant to be. But yes, that's why I like it.
So what's changed since you started?
It changed in what? In radio, the businesses, what?
I have a lot of questions there, but I want to start in small business. What's changed there?
I noticed that my opinion now is seeing the small businesses that they are getting stronger. You see more of them coming up. And I may be wrong on this, but my feeling is because a lot of people are getting tired of the big stores.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're in independent shop, if you need help, you have somebody that can give you the answer and work with you right at that moment. That's what I see. What do you see?
Well, it's hard to run a small business, but that's what this country's all about.
Yes, that's what this country was built on.
And you go into a shop where the owners are really into their business and at least enjoying their day. They treat you right. Mm-hmm. They've got a unique product.
Yes.
Especially that. There's an awful lot of places, they all sell the same stuff. It's like buying a hamburger. All the same all across the country. There's a reason for that, because they don't want to surprise you, and they like to the product to be what you know. But in a small business, if you have some kind of a shop, the most successful ones are selling things that are unique, really.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say that.
It makes me think about a shop in L.A. where he sells sodas from all over the world, and sodas that are not being made anymore that he has sourced. Mm-hmm. And it's a very unique shop. People go there from all over and have stuff shipped out. It's just an example of being different.
Well, that's pretty cool, And Brandon, Hang on. I'll ask your other question next.
All right.
I see the light there. Who is on the phone, please?
That's Jennifer from Wildland Image Gallery.
Hey, Jennifer, welcome. How you doing?
Hey, how are you, Bev?
You know,
I'm
can't
well.
complain.
How are you?
Who would listen?
Uh-oh.
We're losing you, darling.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Are you on the cell or the ground?
No, I'm on the landline.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's the...
Well, you know, our phone line up here is tied to a squirrel's nest, right?
Is that why
Excuse me?
Is that why it's squirrely?
So that, Jennifer, is that why you went nutty on me?
That's right.
Oh,
That's right. We're all the best people are.
Yes. We're all a bunch of cuckoo nuts.
Right?
Yeah. So, real quick before we get a yakking, what I'd like us two ladies to do is bump out what's going on in your gallery this weekend. I cannot wait until Saturday.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's Saturday and Sunday. We're having an Apple Blossoms party at the Wildland Images Gallery at 38561 Oak Glen Road, Oak Glen, California, 92399. And it's in the loft of the Big Red Apple Barn, the Parish Barn. And I guess a phone number would probably do.
I think that would really help.
Find us, 909-790-5632.
One more time.
38561 Oak Glen Road, Oak Glen, California, 92399. Phone number 909-790-5632. And you can check out our work at wildlandimages.com. So we have paintings of landscapes. We pretty much paint anything that's living and a few things that aren't.
Yes. And
wait a minute.
Jennifer, why did you say that? Now they're going to find where the other things are living.
Oh, well, there you go. So a lot of landscapes, a lot of people, a lot of some architecture, you know, just whatever we like looks interesting.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yeah, so you can see our new work and enjoy some refreshments. And
I know.
My husband is even nuttier than I am. So there you go.
I know about some of your refreshments. They're really good.
Oh.
Yes, we all get in a good mood over those refreshments.
And talking about nuts, I think you and I are the biggest nuts that ever walked.
Yeah,
but
pretty much.
Yeah, that's
pretty much.
Yeah, and when you think about it, that's how we make all the magic we make.
There you go.
Yes.
When we get that crazy-eyed look like Johnny Depp in Alice in Wonderland as the Mad Hatter, that's the look.
Yep.
Be afraid. Be very,
very afraid.
Oh, God. Bev, who do you have on the line here? Wow. She's having a good time.
Jennifer, my sidekick and partner in crime.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get in a whole lot of trouble together, and we can giggle and laugh all about it.
Well, I'm still trying to think about painting something that isn't alive or someone. I don't know.
Well, buildings aren't really alive, so that
but I see.
You know, there's something holding them together, so it doesn't mean they don't have energy.
True.
That's
right. So alive in what sense? Right. Like
well.
Yeah.
Do you? I know you paint horses and different animals like that. Let me ask you a question. Do you paint rabbits?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah, I painted Hop one year for a client.
Okay. Well, then answer me this: do you know how to catch a unique rabbit?
Oh, I think there's a you're pulling my leg. There's a joke here somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm too far away. I'm too far away.
Is it a jackalope?
No. How you catch a unique rabbit is you sneak up on them.
Oh, Oh, so
Now,
cute.
okay, so you didn't get that one, but I've got one to follow. How do you
sneak up on it.
Yes.
Okay, well, I got a lot of rabbits in my yard.
Okay.
I'd like to sneak up on and catch them. Some of them are really, really baby ones.
So you missed question 1. Let me ask you, how do you catch a tame rabbit?
How do you catch a tame rabbit?
Yep. Oh, come on.
You tame rabbit. You rabbit it?
Nope. There you go.
I don't know.
You know how you catch a tame rabbit? Tame way.
Tame way. Oh, tame way. Oh.
And see, you know what's nice?
You didn't have.
You know what's nice about that joke? You can tell it in front of anybody.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. Sometimes the punchline is questionable.
Yes. We got to be
around
careful.
the grandkids.
They probably got better punchlines than we do.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I've got 2 rabbits on my lawn right now, and they're both sprawled off like they're taking a tan. So you see how interested my chocolate lab is in them.
Oh, there's so much to be said about that statement, but we'll wait for another time.
Yeah.
You got to watch those chocolate labs around Easter time.
Yeah, that's right.
You know.
That's right. It's that sweet tooth, you know.
Yes. You got to eat the dead ones.
Exactly.
Made out of chocolate. Yes.
Okay,
I was trying to
now.
go somewhere with that joke, but I didn't get there from here, so I'll start from square one again.
Square one.
Yes.
Yes.
You are a square.
Oh boy.
Yes. So, Jennifer, what else is new?
So what else is new? Well, let's see. We're working on some wildlife. We just came back from the Living Desert in Palm Springs, and Faryad is painting some leopards and bobcats and cheetahs and
rabbits.
And rabbits. Yeah, rabbits. There you go, rabbits.
Wascally wabbits.
Interesting thing, last night, well, we must have a lot of rabbits around here because the owl decided to nest in our tree, and that wind was so bad yesterday that it blew the baby owl out of the nest.
Oh.
And but he's old enough. He doesn't quite have the horns yet, but he's old enough that he walks. So we tried to get close to him and to see if he was injured, and he puffed up a couple times, and he clicked. They click with their
Yeah.
and then like to warn us to not get close. And the third time we did it, he waddled off like a chicken. It was the funniest thing. I've never seen a baby owl. I mean, usually I see them flying, right? You never see an owl walking. But this is a baby owl. Not quite, just starting. He probably could fly. It was probably his first, maybe it was his first flight. Maybe it was a little early because he didn't take off flying. He just waddled away.
Now, were you able to do anything for him to get him back in the nest or do anything
Well,
to
we
protect him?
couldn't find him. It was late at night, and he ran in the bushes. And in the morning, we went out looking for him, and he was gone. So I don't know if Mama got him back in the nest.
Yeah.
Or how that works, but you know, our place is fenced off, so I'm hoping nothing picked him up.
Right.
Because we need the owls here to keep, you know, the rodent population down.
Sure.
Otherwise, you'll have a lot of rattlesnakes, and we've already seen one rattlesnake for the beginning of the season.
Well, they're around, but you know the animals live in. As long as they don't come into your house.
Right. That's right. Yep.
I mean, they've got their place to live, and we've got ours, and having them around is very interesting.
Yeah, it is. It was very interesting to see him last night. If he didn't run away, we might have been able to bag him because there's an animal rehab lady up the road here, and she would have taken him in. She has a license to do
Well,
stuff like that.
maybe Mama got a hold of him and whatever, and maybe he's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jennifer, I got to break in.
Okay.
We have a surprise guest. Don't go anywhere. Rich,
Okay.
would you take your stuff off and get her a mic and cord, please? We have the extra mic and cord.
Brandon, can we get
Oh
another
yeah,
mic
and
up?
in the meantime, can you pass your mic to her?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is sounds like musical mics.
Hello, hello. Okay.
Hey, kiddo, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, Bev.
Good. Jennifer,
Yes.
guess who's in the building with us?
I do not know. I don't recognize the voice.
Are you sure you don't recognize the voice?
No.
What are you doing here? It's wire.
How about
He's
the giggle?
trying to untangle wires, Rich is.
It almost sounds like Violet.
No, it's not
Violet.
Violet.
No.
But you're getting close. It begins with a D. Mystic Memories.
Mystic memory.
Magic. Mansion.
Magic.
Mansion.
The Mansion.
Oh yes, we were talking about the fundraiser for the
Yes.
kids up at the mansion.
Yes.
Yes, is it her name Debbie? I want to say Debbie.
You're
Well,
close.
you got the first letter right.
Oh, Deborah.
Go.
Yep.
How about Diana?
Diane.
That's it. Right.
Diana.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Hey.
yes.
The next time I see you, you just earned yourself another cup of coffee. Yay! And Diana, this is Brandon. Brandon, this is Diana.
I remember Brandon. How you
Hello.
doing there, Brandon? Good to see you again.
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very good. Thank you.
This is such a surprise.
Well, my phone was down to like 10 as I was driving and trying to charge it, and I was in the area, and I thought, well, why not just stop in instead of call in? I like to see your face instead of just hear your voice. So
Thank you. I mean, this is a really cool surprise.
This is a new way to get a guest. They just stop in.
there you go.
Let's see if the big TV shows can do that.
That's
I
right.
guess just stopped in. Didn't know they were
I should
coming.
have rang a doorbell. Ding dong. Who's at our door?
Yes, yes.
Oh, no, the relatives followed us.
There
There's
you
only
go.
one problem. We don't have a doorbell.
Oh, that's right.
You'd have to knock.
Yeah, and if you just tuned in, you're listening to Let's Go Shopping with Bev right here on KCAA 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind. I'll never get tired of saying that.
Oh, that's
I
a
love
fun
that.
thing to say.
And we have Brandon, our board up. Yay!
Brandon.
Woohoo.
And then we have Miss Jennifer on the phone. She's up there in the wild country up at the gallery.
Okay.
And so she is with us. We have Miss
Diana Lawson. Yes.
And this is one very, very special lady.
Oh, my.
She is very close to Jennifer and I because of the work that she does with the children, but we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Okay.
And, of course, Rich, the sidekick, is here.
Jennifer,
And-
didn't I see that flower growing outside in front of the building? Or
Oh, you know what? That's for my garden. Jennifer, he's mentioning I brought in some sweet peas.
Oh.
I have,
Oh, beautiful.
and
They
they're
are
pretty
pretty.
purple, and
Smell good.
they are just going wild with all of this weather right now. I'm having the biggest bloom that I've had in all the 12 years that I've grown them. So.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I like to bring a bouquet a day to friends, and this year it's been more than one bouquet. I've been giving around 4 or 5 a day. They've
Holy
grown so
Toledo.
well. Yeah,
Wow,
aren't they
nice.
beautiful though?
They are. And it amazes me because these two ladies we're so close. You know, we don't see each other every day because of work and everything else. But they both know purple is my favorite color.
Oh,
I see
there you
purple
go.
come in, I want, yay! It's a
Yes.
purple day.
There you go.
Yes.
That's mine too. Mine too.
Yeah. Now, Jennifer, we have a couple of seconds before we go to break, but you started off with the questions. Do you have any more questions?
Yeah, well, we were talking about shopping the other day, and I wanted to know what was your first pair of shoes you remember, and remember buying, and why?
Holy Toledo! Nothing like being in the hot seat here. I had to be about 7. I'd say around 7, 8, right now that area. And that's when we were still in the city. And so you named something, and there was a shop that you could go to and find it. And I remember it was right around Easter time. And my cousins, my 3 cousins, Kim and Pam and Debbie, they already had new shoes, and I did not, so I was a little jealous. So I helped out my sister do some chores, and she gave me her allowance and then mixed it with mine. And I went down, it was a Macy's, and that's when I got my first pair of shoes, and they were white with little buckles on them.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, I remember that, and I felt so big and important because I could pay for them myself, Yeah, and
right.
I had them for years. I didn't even know whatever happened to them. As the years go and you move and this and that, so I don't know. But yeah, that was a good question.
Yeah, I remember probably buying something very similar, but in black patent leather. In that, and I don't even know. I guess that was leather back then, but why was it so shiny? Leather is not really that shiny,
You want to know why?
Yeah, no, I don't know. You know why?
I'm pretty sure if I'm incorrect, I will apologize to the whole nation. All right, but what I heard is when back then, because people, a lot of the females, they liked all the bling bling and all the sparkly and shiny stuff. Yeah, back then, that's when it was, when all of us were younger. And they used to put on, I forgot the name, it was like a wax polish on the shoes. And that protected the leather for, from the weather and stuff, and it kept it shiny.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and
that makes sense.
Yeah, and this weekend when I talked to Joyce, my sister, she's still up there in New York, I'm going to ask her if she can remember the name of that wax.
Oh, they still make it?
I don't know, but I'd like to find out.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So I'd like to ask, you like all this shiny, sparkly stuff. Were you a crow in your last life? They like sparkly things.
What do you mean in my past life?
Were you a flying bird?
I'm still there.
Yeah, sometimes she just crows around.
Oh,
yeah,
there you go.
Remember when Tom McCann's opened up?
Yes.
Okay. And if you remember when you went in there, when we were shorter than what we are now, if that's all possible, you could see that. They even had the shiny shoes back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
patent
remember,
leather, is that called?
Yeah. And now you got me thinking. I want to see if I can track down whatever happened to them shoes.
She's going to look in the closet just a little deeper toward the back, about 50 feet
you
back.
Know what? I bet you I know where them shoes are.
50 feet back in the closet.
No. I'm going to talk to Joyce. She's going to talk to our sister Doris, and I bet you Doris has them shoes.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Yes. Oh, this is a mystery. We must sell them.
You know, Jennifer, the funny
I'm
thing.
Sure mine is long gone to somebody at Salvation Army or Goodwill, I got to tell you.
You know, Jennifer, women are interesting. You talk about the shoes and clothes and this and that, and guys are going, yeah, okay, I wear it. Next.
Next.
Oh, are you in the wrong century?
There you go.
Yeah, you guys aren't that far removed. I know a couple of guys who have certain kind of jacket. Oh my God, they have so many jackets. Oh, Fayed, he has so many jackets.
You know what? You know what? My
guys that have shoes that they.
Yes.
I know one guy collects. Like, oh, he's Italian, and oh my God, the amount of money he spends on shoes.
You know what I like to wear? You know what I like to wear the best and most comfortable?
What's that?
Sweats.
Well, there you go. Well, no, we're not talking wearing sweats all the time.
We're talking looking good, but not being necessarily very comfortable.
If you could get away with that, I know most people would wear that.
Well, yeah, I think so, but it would look a little funny outside. Yes.
I don't know. Sometimes I think fashion is, as long as it's not too uncomfortable, precedes function.
Well, the thing I hate, the thing I hate the most is wearing a tie. They just choke me up.
Oh.
But I noticed that a lot of people are not wearing ties now. They go open collar, and they have shirts and jackets that kind of work with that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Or I've even seen guys just button up their
Yes.
shirt but no tie. I'm like,
Right.
now that's interesting.
Yep, it seems to pass for dress today.
Yeah, or put a cardigan on over a dress shirt.
So
and no tie.
So anyway, now that we keep talking about clothes, what else is new?
Oh, you asking me?
I don't know. I'm looking at you.
Oh,
but-
okay. Well, talking about fashion, everybody knows, and Brandon met this person way back when. And the person I'm talking about is Jessie J from Jessie J Collections.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
And I met him many, many, many moons ago. And he was just getting into the fashion world for designing and so on.
Okay.
Nice.
And yeah, and he graduated, and before he graduated, to get extra credit, he turned around and he started designing for certain women. And he did the designs, and they approved it. They picked out the material together, and he started sewing them.
Oh, my.
And then he started having more and more and more of this. And then finally he decided he's going to pull the trigger. And that's when he started his own line
Okay.
of clothing.
Uh-huh.
And it was Jessie J's. And when I first met him, it has to be a good 10 years ago.
Oh, my.
Maybe a little bit longer than that.
Uh-huh.
And when he had the functions, and he'd call me up and he'd go, Godma, you got to be there. Because I kind of like became his godmother.
Right.
I said, yeah. So Rich and I, we would go and this and that. And to see him grow, now I can sit back and going, holy Toledo, look at this. Look at this young man.
From there to now, right?
From there to now. Right now, he goes through the whole world designing, has different shops everywhere.
Wow.
He's playing with the big people now,
Uh-huh.
right? But he never changed. He treats everybody the same. You know, every once in a while, he'll give me a call or he'll send me a quick text or, and the photographs and, hey, God, Mommy, I did this and what have you.
Right.
And Rich, when he first met him, he's going, he's not going to dress me, is he?
Oh.
and Jesse
Did you
heard
get a
him,
little
and he
scared there,
goes,
Rich?
yeah, he says, yeah, we're going to get him a nice pair of saddle shoes.
Oh, there you go.
So one function that we went to, he pulls him in the back behind the curtain. He had a pair of saddle shoes. He says, here, put them on.
What I get nervous about is the younger people wear different clothes than I do. I'm an old guy.
You
Give
said
me
that.
a break. I just want it to be comfortable.
And then,
Hey.
Nothing wrong with that, Rich.
right. Now,
Okay, thank you.
Jennifer, is there anything else? Now's your opportunity, kid.
Now's our opportunity. Well,
What are your hours
Yeah.
on the weekend?
I did get. Well, we'll be. If I'm lucky, we might go to karaoke on Saturday night. I'm looking at the most interesting thing. I just saw a blue jay attack a rabbit.
Oh, my.
Oh, boy.
That was interesting. He just pecked him on the head, and the rabbit ran off. It's like,
Boy, that's the wrong way around.
I didn't even know they interacted with one another until today.
I guess maybe he was sitting on the Blue Jays' lawn.
All right, I got to break in. Jennifer, hang on with us. We're going to go to break, and we'll be right back. Don't
Okay.
turn that channel.
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, K292FQ Riverside, and K293CF Moreno Valley.
Hi, this is Cliff from Cliff's Pest Control. Have you had problems with pests lately? Cliff's Pest Control has been in business for over 40 years and is family owned and operated. We can take care of your general pest problems, that's the ants, spiders, all the crawling bugs, and we also can take care of your termite problems. You can reach us at 909-887-1862. That's 909-887-1862. That's Cliff's Pest Control, Inc., serving the Inland Empire for over 40 years.
Hi, my name is Don, and I work with my wife Marie. We are holistic health practitioners specializing in magnetic therapy. Got pain, get relief. We are the Got Pain people. The benefits of magnetic therapy are speed up healing time, reduce discomfort and pain, reduce inflammation, detoxify your body, help improve blood flow. Got pain, get relief. We are the Got Pain people. With MD Jar Magnetics, we can be reached at 951-743-6903. We help to relieve pain without the dangerous side effects of drugs. Some of the other benefits of biomagnetism are a safe alternative for the treatment of over 500 ailments, including cancers, chronic back pain, migraines, asthmas, cysts, tumors, acne, arthritis, knee pain, sports injuries, broken bones, high blood pressure, diabetes, fibromyalgia, sciatica, multiple sclerosis, stroke recovery. It also helps reconnect the brain to the nerves. We are located in Yucaipa, and we are the Got Pain people. With MD Jar Magnetics, got pain, get relief. 951-743-6903. Once again, 951-743-6903.
Hey guys, this is Kim with Budget Transmissions Complete Auto Repair. We're in San Bernardino, 1620 North East Street. We're here to help you. We do complete auto repair. If your transmission is slipping or dripping, can't be trusted, bring it to Budget Transmissions, get it adjusted. Our phone number, 909-886-2844. Our website, budgettransmissions.com. And again, our number, 909-886-2844. We do free diagnosis. Happy to help you.
Way down among Brazilians, coffee beans grow by the billions, and they've got a lot of extra cups to fill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil.
And we're back. Yes, and talking about coffee, everybody knows I'm addicted to Starbucks.
Oh, my. Me too.
Mine
You
is good.
too?
I just had some.
Yeah.
White chocolate mocha, non-fat, easy whip, every time.
Yeah. And then Brandon, and I didn't realize he would be here this early, and I owe you 2 coffees. So next week when I see you, you will be getting 2 coffees or 1 big kahuna
Get a
coffee.
vente.
All right.
Okay?
Alrighty.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you. So, Jen, are you still with us? Jennifer?
Yes, I'm still
Okay.
here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Before we switch gears, is there anything that you're going to hit me with before we move on down to Diane?
Oh, yeah. Well, just come and see us this weekend. See the new work we're working on. We've got a couple of new landscapes. I'm working on the Rat Pack. Do you know why the Rat Pack was called the Rat Pack?
Because they ate cheese?
Yes, I do, but please tell us.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., and the other 2 guys.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Larson and who was the other guy? I forget the other last guy. Anyway, I'm just painting the three main guys right now. But anyway, they were running around together, and Lauren Bacall said, "You guys are like a bunch pack of rats," and that's how it got. So she gets the credit for calling them the Rat Pack.
You are actually right. Now, do you remember where they were when she said that?
No.
Think
Palm
of
Springs?
No. Think
At
of
his house?
Nope. Think of New York.
No.
Okay.
Oh, really? In New York?
Right in the middle of the city.
Central Park?
Bingo.
Hey.
Wow. Oh,
Central Park.
cool.
There you go.
Yes.
Is that because there's rats in the park? Is that
Yes.
what you're saying?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, but that's
So it
right.
fits.
And anything to do with them guys, you let me know, because that is one of my favorite eras of music.
Right.
I love the old jazz from back there. I still love jazz. Is my favorite out of everything.
Yeah.
But with the old
Same
guys, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, the Rat Pack, all of them guys.
Yeah.
They don't make music like that. They sound like 110 years old. But I wish that another band would pick up that era
Right.
You know, maybe upgrade it a little bit for our era. For our young children and young adults could really
It's
get
classic.
to appreciate.
Yeah, it's just a classic style.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bublé is doing a good job. Michael Bublé is doing a good job. Even Lady Gaga did some stuff.
With Tony Bennett, right?
Oh.
She was with Tony
yeah.
Bennett. That's who she is.
Good Bennett. Thank
Right.
you. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, with that, because I'm looking at the clock.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, you're here.
I'm here.
Yes.
So happy to be here. Thank you for
I'm
inviting
glad
me.
you are here. And I know what we're going to talk about. Would you
Okay.
like to start?
Well, I wanted to come and kind of pick your brain about some memories that you might have from your past, because what I'm about is memories. I'm the executive director of Mansion Memories, a nonprofit here in Redlands that does magical day events for kids in crisis up at the beautiful Burge Mansion. And we've been doing these events for over 4 years now. And it's just such an awesome opportunity for us to make memories for families that are going through some type of crisis along with their kids. We don't define the crisis. The kids can be coming because of a loss in their family, a sickness, a hardship, but we work with over 35 agencies that nominate the kids that they serve and work with, and then they get to come up and have a day away from whatever's happening in their lives and just reconnect and have a good time with our storybook characters. This year we have a really fun theme. It's Once Upon an Adventure with pirates and princesses. And so the kids that are nominated to attend our events come so at no cost, and we just whisk them away to Wonderland.
And that is one of everybody knows when it comes to the children. They call, I go, what do you need?
That's right. You've always been so supportive,
right?
Bev. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Hey, what are friends for?
There you go.
And to see these children going through some of the stuff that they have to go through, not only the whole family, but the children.
Right.
And they get there, and it's like a Disneyland atmosphere where they can actually be a child.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? And it is so close to my heart, and I cannot wait till the next one.
I know.
What's the next one going to be?
Our upcoming one is May 4th, and right before I came here, I was just informed that we are already booked up and full. All of our nominations have come in. We have a full crowd attending. We're very excited about it, but our next one will be in October. So people can start thinking of who they want to nominate then.
How many is a full crowd?
We get about 160 people.
What
yes.
age group? Wow.
Yes, we do.
What age group?
You know, we don't define the age since it's for the families.
What are you saying?
And so they come in all ages. We have them from baby all the way up to high school age, but they come as a family unit. And they just be able to make these memories. And a lot of times, too, the families who attend our events are unable to go to such a place that would have the type of storybook characters that we have because of cost or health reasons. And so this is their time and their way to have these kids just be able to, they have that one-on-one interpersonal time with our characters, and they just love it. Absolutely love it.
I know, and it gives you the what's the word I'm trying to think of? The goosey bumpies.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because you see, you see, you know the stories of these children,
right?
You know, and you're crying and you want to bang something, with what these these children go through, and then you see them outside in the air, dressed up as these characters and running and playing and everything, and you're going.
It's
now
amazing.
This is why we're doing this.
It's amazing. When they come, we have what we call kind of like a progressive event, is where they first get there and they get to do games and activities. And then after that, they go and have a meal and a show. And after that, they have games and activities, and they get to have photo opportunities with the characters, and just, a time of interacting time. A lot of times when they first show up, they're kind of like, what am I coming to? They're not real sure about it, and they're a little apprehensive at first, but by the time they leave, they all become good friends, and the goodbyes are hard, but it's just so sweet to see all of these kids just be able to have this time and go away with the memories. I was watching a mom watch her kids during a magical day, and I came up to her and I said, what is your favorite part about being here at a magical day? And she said, for this moment and this time, we don't have to think about cancer. And
Wow.
I just,
Yeah.
the tears just kind of started
I
well
know,
up.
let's not go there because
Yeah.
I'm going to start
There
right
you
now,
go.
you know,
But it
seeing
was
these
so
children.
sweet. She just said, we're not a family that's identified because of that. We're just here to make memories and have,
to have
have a
fun.
wonderful time.
Yes, and
Yeah.
so I'm waiting for the next two, and then next week we'll talk. I got another idea roaming through my brain.
Well, I am eager to hear that because, again, like we were talking about earlier, all of our kids and their families attend at no cost. And so we're always coming up with creative fundraisers. And one of our newest ones is called Memory Makers. It's
There
our
you go.
fundraising campaign that people can join and be a part of our mission and support Mansion Memories. And it's really good for businesses and corporates because they can also enjoy perks that we have put into the different giving levels. And they can find out more information about that at mansionmemories.org and or call me. All of my information is on our website, mansionmemories.org, and I'd be more than happy to discuss how to become a memory maker.
And this will be back on Facebook again tomorrow morning.
Very good.
About this, and then with Jennifer and about her weekend.
Okay.
How do people apply for their children to be part of that?
You know what? All they have to do is follow us on our social media, Facebook or Instagram, and we always post when our nomination, the times open up. And
So they'll get all their information right there.
exactly. Or our website, mansionmemories.org. We have all of our information there.
Well,
That's
good
easy.
then.
It is easy. It really is. Once you know the secret, and what's fun too is to follow us on our social media because we're always posting pictures of our events, and so people can actually see them. And then if you go to our website, mansionmemories.org, we also have a wonderful YouTube channel where they can actually go and see videos of our events, and that's like no other. I mean, to actually see the kids and the shows and characters.
So then if they're trying to get their children involved on a day like this, they know what they're getting into.
Exactly. And then also, if someone wants to volunteer and come and be a part of the staff that puts this on. Oh, yes, we have need for volunteers on all levels. And it's a really low-key volunteering opportunity for someone because we have 3 dates a year that we do our events. And so it's not something that you have to feel totally obligated or overburdened as a volunteer. You sign up, everybody signs up on mansionmemories.org under the volunteer tab. And when it works out for them to be able to be a part, you'll get emails and information. And if you can come and help, we're more than welcome. But if you can't, no guilt.
There you go, and that's pretty cool to know all of this good info. And is there anything else that you want to ask?
Oh, I do want to ask you, because I am about memories, as I said at the very beginning. I want to know one of your favorite childhood memories, Bev. What is one of your favorites?
Wait a minute, give me a second here.
You know, while she's thinking about that, you may be a day late and a dollar short. You know, it's the Alzheimer's.
Or some timers, I call it.
I got one.
Okay, here.
I got
Let
one.
me hear it, Bev.
Yes. This was, of course, you know, everybody knows I'm from New York.
Right.
You know, and a huge family. One of the, there's two things that go together. One of the things that I absolutely loved as when we were little, because my brother Mikey and I, we were the babies of the family. And every Sunday we had to go to St. Mary's to the church for mass. And then everybody came over to the house for dinner.
Okay.
Right? Now, I mean everybody. It was like the Marines, just
a party,
because my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, you know, our grandparents, some of the neighbors that got into the family and what have you, and everybody being there, you know, and laughing and giggling, and just like the children, you forget about everything.
Exactly.
You didn't think, oh, you know, I got a math test tomorrow morning. I'm freaking out on it or something, and that was it. But the one Sunday that really stuck into me, and every time I think about this, I giggle, and every once in a while, my sister Joyce, she's still back up home, and we'll get talking about this. And she asked me the other day, she says, do you remember when Grandma, and I said yes. What happened is Grandma always liked to make the gravy. You guys call it sauce.
Okay.
We always called it gravy.
So is that like tomato sauce kind of thing. Okay,
your
that's what you call
sauce or
gravy.
whatever.
Okay,
Right, but it was always gravy. It's a Sicilian thing. You know, it was always gravy. And she made it, and it was always made 3 days before.
Oh, wow.
Why? Because when you make a good gravy or a sauce, as you call it, the longer you let it sit in the refrigerator, the happier it gets.
Oh, yes.
All the flavors and
marinate.
Right, and all this good stuff, right? Well, and she always had the meatballs and the sausage and everything you can.
You're making me hungry.
We're sitting down.
Me too.
We were sitting down, and she goes, "Oh," and she's shaking her head and her hand like this. We go, "Grammy, what's the matter?" She says, "Oh, look at this." And I says, "What?" She says, "Where's the sausage?" And I went, "We don't know. Everybody's looking for the sausage, right?" So they look at my dad immediately, and she goes, "Oh, Danny, where is the sausage?" He goes, "I don't know," right? The poor lady, there was so much going on and what have you, she actually forgot to make the sausage.
Oh, no. And she made the sausage by...
She says, "Everybody else stop.
Oh,
no more
no.
eating. Just stop. So she got up and she made that sausage.
Oh, my goodness.
And then she says, now manja. Right? That was one of the funniest memories that I can remember from being a child.
Right.
The second good one is Mikey and I were the babies, and then our sister Doris. Doris tattletaled on us something that we did. And so it was Halloween, and so we were on restriction. We could not go out trick-or-treat.
Oh, no.
So we said, we're going to get her. All right? So we waited. Everybody went out trick-or-treat and, all this other good stuff. And my two sisters, they got extra candy for Mikey and I, and they hid it.
Aww.
For we could have it, right? Everybody was sleeping. We got the sheet, put it over her head, made the 2 holes, went outside to where Doris's bedroom window was. We're knocking on the door, and she wakes up, and we go, "Boo!"
Oh, no.
She got yelled, screamed, woke everybody up, and she got in trouble. And we went, nah.
She got in trouble.
Yes. Yeah. Then were my 2 best memories, I think, of being a child.
Right.
The other thing, like Brandon, you were asking me, why did I get into radio? Yeah. And that's, I think, and Rich is right, when I was going to school, and there was a lot of different classes in school. It was a very strict school, very strict, and so you had to do your homework and everything else. But I was always sort of getting curious about people. Why are you doing this, or why are they doing that, or why are they shopping here or shopping there or whatever? And I remember when I was little, and we had to do a book report for science in school, and I never liked science. So I said, okay, we're going to play with this. And Mikey was always in the same class. He's my twin brother. Right? So we did it, and we did it like I was interviewing him.
Okay, so there's your interview.
And it kind of stuck into me. And I'm just a nosy person. I want to find what makes people tick, and why do they do the things that they do, and why do they shop where they shop? What is in that shop that keeps on bringing you back?
Right.
And I kept that and went through, everything that I went through until that one day I woke up and I said, I'm going to radio. This is it.
Bev, it's a little bit weird that you weren't a fan of science, but you were nosy.
Yes.
Because, science is nosiness plus math.
Mm-hmm.
It's trying to figure out why everything. It's putting your nose in everything's business.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit weird that you're not into science, but also nosy.
Maybe it was the teacher we had.
Maybe.
Yeah, he was boring.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah, I mean, boring.
I bet if he told you science is just a bunch of nosiness about nature and the way things work, he would have been like, you know what?
Let's do it this way. Yeah, that probably would have worked.
Huh.
And then when I decided to do this, told a couple of people they thought I was crazy, and they said you couldn't do it. And I says, watch me.
Yep.
And as far back as I can remember, anything that I wanted to do, if I put my brain to it, I said, watch me, I'm doing it. That's how I, went to law. That's how I started opening up all the restaurants, all the businesses that I had, going through some of the things I did in New York, raising my 2 children by myself, and started going and going and going.
You know what's weird? Someone thinking that something being crazy means that you can't do it?
Yeah, I think
because you can be right about something being crazy and still be able to do it. Like people do crazy things.
Yeah, and call me crazy.
Now, Bev.
Yes.
You know, I was thinking, since time is getting short, did you want to tell people where we're going to be after the show?
Oh, do I got to?
Yes, if they want to come by and say hello, where you'll be.
Okay. I will tell. Or do you want to tell? Do you want to tell?
You have 3 minutes.
No, we don't. We're going till 4 o'clock. We're going to take another hour. All right. Today at 3 p.m., up in the city of Yucaipa, it's right up the hill.
Right up the hill.
And depending on traffic, it should take you about 15 minutes. And get off at Yucaipa Boulevard. Take it all the way up on Main Street there, and you are going to find on the right-hand side in the historical part of it, you are going to find the new Yucaipa Performing Arts Center.
Oh, I've been hearing about that.
I've been watching this being built just like everybody else. It is Stop. And it's absolutely beautiful. This building is incredible. They are having the ribbon cutting today at 3 p.m., and we're going to be there up after the show. And once I get more information on the inside, because they're still doing construction, so we couldn't get inside the building.
Right.
So now we'll be able to, and I'll find out when the first performance is, and so on and so on, and I'll tell everybody in the nation about it.
Well, it looks like a beautiful building.
Oh, it's
from that
absolutely
picture.
gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Now I don't know if Brandon, can they pick this up on the screen?
Probably not.
No. Yeah. Just where can they go to get that? And what is it?
This was one of the first notices that they sent out in the mail in the local newspaper.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay, so if you live in Yucaipa, you have that.
Yes.
If not, it's a pamphlet for the Yucaipa Performing Arts Center.
Yes.
So if you happen to get up there today, we're going to be there. Bev will have her badge on so you can identify her. Yes, you will.
Oh, okay.
And say hello if you see us walking around.
Yeah, and so we're really looking forward to this. And so as soon as I get all the info, the who's, what's this, I'll let everybody know. Okay, Brandon, how many minutes we got, darling?
None. We got a little bit less than one.
Okay. All right, Jennifer.
Yes.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye. Ciao.
See you on the weekend.
Yeah, I'll see you on Saturday.
See you on Saturday.
Okay, Richard.
All right, take care.
Okay, bye.
Thank
Richard,
you,
say goodbye.
bye.
Say goodbye, Richard.
Goodbye, Richard.
Okay.
Goodbye, Bev. It was a pleasure being here with you.
Yes, and give me more info. Okay, and let's get this information out.
We'll keep letting you know all about Mansion Memories and all of the fun things that we have going on. Thanks for your support, and always loved making memories with you.
Thank you. Brandon, thank you for another good show. I'll see you in a couple of days. Okay, ciao, everybody.
Because they've got to fill their quota, and the way things are, I'll bet they never will. They've got 1 billion tons of coffee in Brazil.
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, and now 102.3 FM.
I'm Tom Busby, CNBC. Just a few weeks after Lyft began selling stock for the first time,